Hi guys, Trevor Carr here. Just wanted to give you a little bit of extra training, free of charge, just to give you a little bit more of an understanding of how I do things and how I like to make things easy for myself and how I'd like you to make things easy for yourself. And I don't want you to get too caught up in overthinking any of this stuff. The important thing is not to feel overwhelmed at any time. When it comes to Pimping PLR, all we're trying to do is get you to the stage where you've got a product worthy of launching, a product that you can sell, a product that will enable you not only to earn money from the sales, but to build your buyers list, which is where the money is. And when you're starting out, the idea of you creating your own product, especially in internet marketing, is crazy, really, because you think, well, I don't know anything, I've got no track record. How could I possibly make my own product? Who's going to buy anything from me? What do I know? Which is why I came up with the whole pimper concept of Pimping PLR, so that you had that creative template to go from. And I just wanted to kind of explain that we're not the only people that do this, and it makes perfect sense to have something that can guide you when it comes to creating your product and creating every aspect of your product. But first of all, let's just talk about design. This is a packet of McVitie's digestives. I think we all agree. Now, I don't know what this looks like if you're not in the UK, but if you're in the UK, this is a kind of packet you'd get. Whether or not it says now more chocolate right now, I don't know, but this is typically a packet of McVitie's chocolate digestives, very popular in my household. My wife and son particularly like to dip them in their tea. So, why am I showing you this? Because this is a packet of either Aldi's or Lidl's, I'm not sure, milk chocolate digestives. I think this is Lidl's, actually. I think Aldi's don't do milk chocolate. Let me just go back. Digestives, Aldi's or Lidl's. Aldi or Lidl, if you're not in the UK or if you're not in a country where they are, is a kind of discount supermarket that's competing with the big supermarkets in our country. So look at this again. In fact, let's go forward and show you side by side. So here you can see that we've got the logo here on a blue background. It's a white logo. It's got a yellow, this has got like a corn going across, whether that is there as well, I don't know, but there's a yellow surrounding it. And then underneath that is a different colour. In this case it's red, but in this case it's brown, and the word digestives on an angle. A different font, but it's white and it's got a dark kind of shadow. We've got a picture of a biscuit here, we've got a picture of a biscuit here, we've got a line going through, we've got a line going through. I think you can agree that Lidl have used McVitie's digestive biscuits as their creative template. So they've gone and taken their PLR biscuit, if you like, and they've pimped it. And that has turned it into something that not only looks attractive, but it almost, a quick glance could be the real thing. Now, this isn't intended to fool people so much as, well, as far as I know, to create a recognition of something that people want, so that they see these milk chocolate biscuits and think, yeah, they look like what we normally get, or they look as good as what we normally get, etc., etc. Let's take another one. This is the Real McCoy's Ridge Cut Flame Grilled Steak Crisps. Okay, now if we look at that, and then we look at this, and that, and this, that, this, that, this. All right, let's look at them both side by side. What you can see again here is this is, I think this is Aldi, but it's Aldi or Lidl. We've got the word ridged across there. The real thing is called Ridge Cut. These are called Ridged Thick Crisps. Okay, they're both flame grilled steak flavour. They both have a kind of yellowy background with a dark reddy kind of fill in here. They've both got a word going across the middle with a circle sitting behind it. Again, as you can see, quite clearly what they've tried to do here is recreate this. Now, when you see it side by side, you might think, well, it doesn't look a lot like it. But you'd be surprised when you go into these supermarkets and you see the copy kind of brand. Sometimes you can forget what the real one was that they've copied, and you kind of think that their one is the real one, as crazy as that sounds. But my point is that these are big multi-million pound, multi-million dollar supermarkets that are using this method of getting a creative template and taking something and working on it, which for their reason is to attract the people that are buying those McCoys onto theirs, but for our reason is to make our design process much easier. You know, if you were to design a packet of crisps and you didn't have any in front of you, what would it look like? What would you come up with? Would you know where to start? Why would you do it that way? Why make it difficult for yourself? Why wouldn't you just go and get another packet of crisps like the McCoy's one here and model that? Makes it so much easier, and you're going to get a much better result. So you need to get into the habit of swiping ideas, and however you choose that is however you choose to do that is fine. So it can be a physical swipe file where you take magazines, newspaper articles, anything, flyers, sales content that comes through your letterbox, the junk mail, anything you see that you like the look of, you literally take that, cut it out and put it into your swipe box or your swipe folder where you go to look through when you need inspiration. Or you can do it in a digital format where you might just bookmark it, or you might have Pinterest and you pin the images and you pin them to a board called swipes, etc., which I've done in the past. You know, so you just get into the habit of, when you see something you like the look of, you see something that you think, oh, that looks really good, that does look professional, I really like the way that looks, or that makes me want to buy it. Whatever it is, if it does it for you in one way or another, then if you swipe it onto your swipe file, you've got that there for a point of reference. Okay, so you can use your swipes for many things. For logo ideas, if you go into, you know, say if you need a logo for your product, for example, and you just go to Google and you type in best logo ideas, you come up with loads of logos. You'll find logo design companies. Go to the logo design companies' websites and then click on their portfolios and you'll see all their work, and then you've got a whole raft of different ideas of how you could create a logo for your new product that has been put in front of you by professional designers. You're not going to copy them, you're just going to model the ones you like, or choose aspects from various different ones and combine those into something that you like. E-cover design ideas. If you see a product for sale and you look at the e-cover and you think, it looks really good, really professional, add it to your swipe file. And then when it comes to creating your own, it's going to be so much easier. It's like getting that packet of crisps again. You've got it side by side. Why sit there looking at a blank screen? You haven't got a clue what to do. You don't know where to start. You don't know where to put what, how big to have what needs to go on there. Just take somebody that's already done it and use that as your template. Okay, sales page layouts. A lot of people say to me that they don't know how to make sales pages. If you see a good sales page, or you see a sales page that you like, or you see a sales page that converts, it makes you buy, then add that to your swipe file. Bookmark it. Bookmark it as swipe files, next folder, sales pages. Sales letter. Now, sales letter is kind of the copy on a sales page. So you've got a couple of different things going on. You've got the sales page layout, the images, the sales video, the graphics, and the, you know, all that sort of thing, the way the fonts look and the font sizes and the headings and all that kind of stuff. And then you've got the actual sales copy, and the sales copy usually follows a format to go through and get you to purchase. So if you have no idea where to start with your sales copy for your sales page, then go to a very popular, well converted, well sold product and use that as your creative template. Take a look at it, work out what parts are what is the structure of the sales letter, what is it doing, is it telling you about the product, the benefits of the product, is it telling you about the product creators and their experience, is it telling you you know, the features, or is it telling you what's going to happen if you don't have it, is it telling you what's going to happen if you do have it, is it telling you that there's not much time left to get it, is it telling you that there's not many of them left for you to buy. Take all of that information and make notes on that, and then you've got your own professional high converting sales template ready to go for your own product. Okay, product names. What are the kind of names that are being used for products at the moment? What's the trend? Can you jump on that trend? Can that give you an idea for your product's name? So have you bought some PLR and you're looking for a name for it? You don't know where to start. Go back to the packet of crisps. Why would you do it without one side by side for you to compare? Go and look at what's been released lately, what's sold very well. Go on to Warrior Plus, JV Zoo, for example, and look at what the popular products are and what their names were, and see how they're being named, and that'll give you lots and lots of ideas. Product content. What's inside these products? What's inside the products that you've bought? What did you like about the content of these products? What are the products that are being sold saying they're going to give you? So again, you get ideas of what to put in your product. There's just so many. There's no need to be sitting there staring at a blank canvas when you've got all this information out there that can help you in every single step of your product creation and your pimping PLR practices. Okay, so once you produce your first product, whether it's from scratch or by pimping PLR, you'll be able to create the next one much more quickly. The important thing about all of this is getting started. Get that ball moving, get the momentum going, and make a start. If you overanalyze and you're looking for perfection, you're just never going to get anywhere. Forget perfection. Mario Brown said in one of the first training courses that I took with him, go for imperfect action. And I listened to that and I thought, yeah, you're right. Fergal Downs, in one of the training courses that he gave me, or I bought from him when I was first getting started, he said, perfection will leave you broke. And these, they're both the same idea. What we're saying is, it's never going to be perfect. Why would you want it to be perfect? Just get something done and get it out there. Get that ball moving. Get people noticing you. Get the sales coming in. Get your list growing. If you can do that, if you can create or pimp products or get products that have already been pimped and ready to go, and you can sell them, you get the money coming in, you build your list, and then you rinse and repeat, and you just grow on from there. So launching your own products is really where you want to be. When you sell your own products, as I said, you build your buyers list, and the money is in the list. You need to always be growing that list and then looking after that list, keeping in touch with that list, providing value, content, etc., providing reviews for products that you've taken the time to check out, you've gone through to see, make sure they work, make sure what they do what they say they're going to do, and then sending those out to your list and recommending those. That's how you can make affiliate commissions, and then how you're going to get money coming into you. So you'll always want to be building that buyers list, and launching your own products is the fastest way to get to that. Now, I know for some of you, the thought of creating your own products is absolutely daunting, and I totally understand that. When you start, you don't really have a track record, you've got nothing to talk about. It's difficult, isn't it? So again, this is why I came up with the whole concept of pimping the PLR, but I also decided to sell some of my ready pimped products that are ready to go of my own that you can sell right away. And these are products that have sold very well. So let's go and take a look at what you can get from me right now. So I've got various products that you can go and buy. You can get the PLR rights to them, which means you've got the training is done. You don't have to record your own training. You don't have to get your voice on camera. You don't have to get your face on camera. You don't have to worry about coming up with a logo. You don't have to worry about coming up with a brand, and you don't have to worry about coming up with the content. That's all done for you. And the first one is Easy Traffic Magnet. Now, Easy Traffic Magnet was the product that I pimped originally. I went and got this for about, I don't know, $5 or something, and I spun that into over $8,000 worth of gross revenue, and that was my first big launch from a PLR product. So again, I didn't have my own product. I didn't have anything to talk about, and that's why I got into this. But what I'm offering here is the product that I made, the videos that I made, the training that I made, is the PLR rights to that. So you've got that all done, all ready for you. Yeah, it says here, Easy Traffic Magnet was a huge success, but I had to spend a good few hours putting the videos together, but that's where you get the break. Grab the PLR rights to the 10 Easy Traffic Magnet videos and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Pre-recorded videos done for you and ready to use. No need to source the PLR, no need to review, check, test and tweak and be up and running in minutes. And that's just $27 for the PLR rights to all of that. So that could be useful to you, could be of interest to you. I've also got Squeezy, and this is the PLR rights to all 13 Squeezy videos for just $17. So again, this is incredible value for money. You've got everything done for you. The Squeezy course is ready to go. You get the links to the videos ready for you to go and sell straight away. And of course, with all of these, you get to keep all of the money. So it's a fast track way to get to a position where you can start earning some money quickly without having to worry about creating your products. And then you can create your products at a later date once you've had a play about with how all this works. And then I've also got LoadJacker, and the resale rights to LoadJacker is just $7, okay? And you even get the sales video for that as well. So the links to these three will be below this video. I just thought I'd show you those because it's all very well me going on about pimping products and stuff, but I know some of you still have got kind of reservations on getting on camera yourself or getting your voice on camera, and I totally understand that. You do get used to it over time, but it is something that you learn to do, I guess, and you learn to become more comfortable with. So as I say, if that is of interest to you, then just check out the links below. You go through and you'll see the sales video for each of those PLR resale rights, so that you've got some products that you can go and sell straight away and start earning some money and start building that buyers list. If you've got any questions about any of this, please feel free to drop me a line at trevorcarr, that's TREVORCARR at floss.net, PHLOS.net. If I don't see your email, then please just get in touch with me and chase me up, because I do receive a lot of emails. I'm archiving hundreds every hour, so there's a good chance that I could, unfortunately miss it. So if you don't hear from me, then please do ask again, and just keep in touch. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what you need help with. Let me know if you've got any questions you need answering, and I would love to help you really get started making some money online. So if there's anything in particular that you're struggling with or you'd like answered, again, please just drop me an email at trevorcarr@floss.net. Let me know what that is, and I'll do my best to answer that. And if I can answer it in a video format like this and drop it out to everybody, then I'll do that as well. Okay, guys, so I hope you found that to be useful, and that there's some good value in there for you. And I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Trevor.